y'all. Welcome to Jackalope Tales, Urban Legends in Music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And Charles and I are former members of the Toadies. And now we're doing podcasting.
Hey, and
Lucky you.
I'm sure they appreciate this. I mean, there are at least some that seem to keep coming back.
All right.
But yeah, so today we are talking about a couple musicians,
Right.
business ventures.
Right. I mean, it's always nice to have a good portfolio.
It is diversify.
But Pharrell and Flavor Flav, who we're going to talk about today, expanded in ways that wasn't in their best interest.
No, they didn't make some smart choices.
No, they didn't.
It'll be
at
nice to kind of look into the details and teach our audience what not to do.
Right, exactly. Don't do this.
Now, in fact, you've been saving money because you've been getting some cheap tickets to some shows lately.
Right.
But you surprised me with the most recent one that you went to.
Yeah, the last one I went to is to see Loverboy and Sammy Hagar.
Okay.
Actually, it was kind of Van Hagar because Michael Anthony was playing bass, which I really wanted to see him play bass. He's a good bass player.
Yeah.
Joe Satriani on guitar.
What?
Yeah. And Jason Bonham on drums. So
Well,
to me, it's like an
hell?
all-star. And of course, Sammy Hagar playing guitar and singing.
Okay. Yeah.
And I wasn't going to go. I like Sammy Hagar. I'm not going to lie. That was one of my first shows when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, was it
It's
really?
probably like my third show I ever went to.
Oh.
My big arena.
Because, of course, the things I think of with him in the early days, heavy metal,
Yep.
the song for the
Heavy
movie.
metal
And, of
noise.
course, the I Can't Drive 55.
Yep.
So.
3 Lock Box.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Which he didn't play.
What?
In fact, they did not play. I think they only played 3 Sammy Hagar songs. The rest were Van Hagar. So Sammy with Van Halen.
Wow.
Or full on Van Halen songs.
Wow.
So it was very, very Van Halen heavy.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a big Van Halen fan.
No. Right.
Nor a Van Hagar fan. And we were talking before. I think I only know one Van Hagar song, and that is Right Now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any other ones?
Because of the commercial.
Yeah, the Pepsi commercial.
I remember Pound Cake because Eddie Van Halen used a drill
Yes.
for the intro.
And they did do the drill, and everyone was singing the song Pound Cake, and I didn't know the song at all. And they had a big hilarious visuals with it.
Oh, God.
And Joe Satriani played the drill.
How did he do covering as
did-
Eddie Van Halen?
He did okay.
Okay. Because they're different
On
techniques.
Jump,
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, because you know that one note for note.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've heard it so much. So there were a couple where, he couldn't quite get it.
Okay.
Kind of like Daryl didn't play Away just like you played Away.
Ooh,
Right, you hit every
a good
single
example.
note, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I did see some of that. But I had fun.
Okay,
I sat
good.
down a lot. It was like 105 degrees,
Oh,
which is
damn.
why I saved money. So here's the deal. In Texas, any outdoor show,
Mhm.
wait, and they will not sell out. And you get $12 tickets. $12.
Right.
So that's why I went to Sammy Hagar. We were not going to go. We did look at it and go, that would be fun. It would be goofy to go to this one, but let's not go and pay $60.
Oh, no.
Let's wait. And if tickets go down to $12, let's get them.
The ticket prices should go down the higher the temperature is.
They are. Yeah.
That really happens.
Yes. And so we
Wow.
got $12 tickets.
Perfect.
And
that's unheard of nowadays.
it really is
$12
crazy.
tickets.
Right. I think they were
shit.
$12.50.
Oh. The 50-cent surcharge.
So we went, and by the time I got off of work and we got everyone rounded up, we missed Loverboy, who went on. So gates are at 7. They went on at 7.
What? Right when the gate opened?
Yeah. So I'm used to, like if they go on at 7, starts at 8, right?
Yeah.
No, they started at 7. So we missed all of Loverboy, which I was kind of sad about. I kind of wanted to see Loverboy.
Have you ever seen him before?
Yeah, lots of times.
I thought you had. Okay.
Again, those were some of my first shows, the Arena Rock shows, where Loverboy with like Zebra or some crap open for them. But they have hits.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Just bubblegum hits.
Uh-huh.
But we got there in time to see all of Van Hagar.
Yeah.
And it was crazy the way they came on. It was really nice. Okay, here's the main thing that sticks with me. So, it's an all-star band. I mean, I couldn't believe the talent that was in that band. It was pretty cool.
Oh, you're not kidding. Yeah.
And, not that I'm a Satriani fan, but Jason Bonham and Michael Anthony, I mean,
you just appreciate what they brought to music.
But the gratitude that they had for the audience was really cool. So we were about 12th row, maybe.
Yeah. And
people were throwing shirts and stuff for them to sign on stage. They signed every single damn thing. And Sammy would pick them up and go, I see who you are. I got it, and put it right by the mic stand. And when there was a drum solo or guitar solo, he would walk over and sign them all and hand them back. And he had a silver Sharpie for black shirts and a black Sharpie for white shirts. He was prepared.
Damn, that's cool.
It was really, really cool.
Kudos to them.
Yeah, it was cool. So,
and how was Jason Bonham?
So good
on the drums. Does he pound like his dad?
Yeah. So he had 3 kick drums.
Yeah.
And each of the drum heads had a picture of his dad. So it was kind of haunting and weird.
Yeah.
But every time he hit the kick, he hit it so hard.
John's face would.
But he hit it so hard that it distorted the video. That was,
holy hell.
Video, so it distorted the picture. So I don't know if the camera that it was distorted was on the stage, but it rattled it, and it would go, and you could see the video rattle.
Damn.
Every single time he hit the kick.
He hit it like his dad.
Yeah.
Woo. That's cool, though.
It was fun watching him play.
It was billed as a Sammy Hagar show, though.
It was billed as a Sammy Hagar show, and it was not a Sammy Hagar show.
Interesting.
So it was fun. It was interesting. It was different than I expected.
Yeah.
It was hot as fuck, and they played 2 hours.
Oh, man.
So, and Sammy's 67 years old?
Holy hell.
And
I mean,
Joe Satriani's about the same. Those old guys doing it in that heat. I mean, ooh.
Listen, I mean, you might not really love the music. I don't either. But when they're acting that way, God, kudos.
It was fun. I had a really good time.
That's good.
I had fun watching the audience, the people who did know pound cake and were singing the words.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, cool.
Do you have any nachos or popcorn?
I did not. I don't believe in eating snacks at shows.
Was there nachos and popcorn?
Old people were there.
Yeah.
And they were not eating nachos and popcorn because we don't do that.
And probably not too many phones either.
There were a few. There were a few, but most of them were put away. I will have to say that it was pretty cool that way. And one of the things I've noticed this summer, every single show I've been to, no encores.
Really?
No encores.
Encores are gone.
They're totally gone. Everyone plays all the straight way through. They walk up to the front of the stage. They do the Broadway bow, and they're out.
Wow.
So there's none of that. We leave for a few minutes, and you scream, and you put your lighters
on. It's like people are so impatient now. They don't want to wait 5 minutes.
Yeah. So you know what? I think that's what it is.
Because we're all old, we want to get to the parking lot and get out first. Right. God.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
And that was one of the things. We had paid parking in advance.
Yeah. Oh.
So, that was the other thing. It was like, okay, cheap tickets, and we got parking. So thanks, Trish, for paying for the parking in advance. Because yeah. So we had the sweet parking space that was backstage, right where the artists go in.
Oh, wow.
And So
Well,
it was super close.
and when you're paying $12.50 for a ticket, you're like, the show can really half suck, and I'm not going to feel bad.
Exactly.
And then you got a pretty good deal out of that.
Yeah, we had a carload full of people that were just having fun. We didn't care about anything, and it was really good. It was
wow. Just like old school concert.
Yeah, it
Hell
totally
yeah.
was. That's what it reminded me of. And we were looking around going, oh, there is no one young here.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it was
see.
all old people like me having a good time.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, and it was a smart business decision to spend $12.50 on a ticket.
Exactly.
As opposed to the next two people we're going to talk about that kind of went into some stupid ventures.
Yeah. Well, let me go ahead and start. I'll start with Pharrell.
Okay. Let's hear this one.
Let me just start by saying I think Pharrell is probably a really nice person. He seems
a disclaimer.
like a really nice guy.
Okay. You must have some bad.
Well, we're going to say some things today because we're going to do a Lone Star review about him too. He's made some decisions that aren't quite up to par, in my opinion.
Musicians aren't always the smartest about business.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
But he has been pretty darn smart about how he's grown his career as a producer and then as an artist. And now he's like a designer for Versace or Gucci or someone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the guy's like got his toe dipped in every. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
So this is in 2011.
Okay.
We're just going to say he had a bad year. So in 2011.
Oh my God, mine is in 2011.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh,
what the hell about 2011?
What did we do in 2011? Did we make bad business? Maybe it was like
I'm having
an
to count on two
thing.
hands how old I was.
Mercury was in retrograde and everyone did some really shitty things.
I bought a Tesla.
Right. God. And now it's in your garage because it's $14,000 for a battery.
I use it to hold as my closet.
Use it to hold the garage door open because
keep the door open. Yeah.
Oh God. All right.
Oh shit.
So 2011.
Yep.
Pharrell launched a woman's only alcoholic beverage.
Wow.
The drink was called Cream with a Q. I mean,
Cream?
Yeah. Cream with a Q.
So it's for women with lisps.
Right.
Cream.
Which is Cream is actually a much better name for his drink than my men's drink that I created called Splooge. I mean, come on. Cream.
It's so elegant.
So Pharrell worked with the drink company to develop the flavors, and he also designed the bottle, which does not look like a vagina, but I'm surprised.
Okay.
Because this was what this sounds like. It just seems just weird. And of course, he worked on the marketing and the advertising and that kind of stuff. Okay. Because he likes, that's the part he likes, I think.
Okay.
So Pharrell said that Cream was created for a contemporary woman who worked hard and wants to relax with friends at the end of the day. I want them to reward themselves deliciously. Women make up half the population, and Cream is about celebrating their power.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
It almost sounds like Calgon.
Right?
Like, take me away after a long day.
It just seems weird. Maybe if Oprah made the cream drink, it would go over. Or Prince. I think Prince is the only man who could make cream appealing to women. Because
yeah.
Pharrell, the guy with the funny hat, it looks like Dudley Do-Right, and he's going, "Hey, sexy lady, I want you to relax deliciously.
Have you had a long day?
Right.
Yeah.
You've worked so hard, you contemporary woman.
You ready for my cream?"
Oh, God. No, it just seems unsavory, right?
What kind of alcohol was this?
It was a liqueur.
Okay.
And it was a cream liqueur.
Okay.
So the drink came in 2 flavors, strawberry cream and peach cream, which sounds disgusting to me.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like what a lady would drink.
Do
though.
they?
I don't know. I mean, they seem to like fruity.
They do, but like a creamed liqueur in a bottle. Doesn't
No,
that
it sounds awful to me.
Horrible.
Oh God, no.
Make a White Claw or something, or like a wine. You know what women like at the end of the day? Wine. They like wine.
Yes.
They don't want some guy going, "Is this cream drink that you should have?" Right?
No, I'm with you. The wine would have been a better route. Bad decisions already.
Right. So many bad decisions, but it did not end well.
Really?
They got imagine, because we foreshadowed earlier. It did not end well.
I know. We're sticking to that.
In 2013, Pharrell sued Diageo, who was the drink maker.
Oh.
Because they did not fulfill their contract. It was 18 months into a 3-year contract. The drink company said, "We're out. We're out. This isn't working for us." They had really, really horrible sales.
No.
And no amount of marketing was going to pull this out of the crapper. I mean, just, okay. So can I just say this?
Please do.
It would have sold better if they said roofies for women. Right? They had bottled roofies.
Right.
There's something about it that just isn't palatable, and it feels rapey and gross.
No, I know. Yeah,
right?
that
Pharrell
cream,
dancing around telling me
peach and strawberry.
No. But if Pharrell made some fun fruity cocktail, he got too serious with it. I don't consider
for
him
everyone
serious.
to have at a party, not for just the women.
When I'm going to sit at home and relax because I'm, anyway. So Pharrell claims that it was marketed as a club drink instead of a high-end leisure drink.
Okay.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I would drink that in the club because I've already had more cocktails and I'm going, what the fuck? I'll just try this because that's when you try the buttery nipples and all those weird
you
drinks
start
anyway.
Getting out there.
Right. And they're maybe they have if he had a lemon drink, you could make a drink called the Minion. And the bartenders would be happy and they'd go, "Hey, I'm going to drink that new Pharrell drink, the Minion," or something like that. You should
have been his advisor. I mean, Oh God.
So, I was unable to find out the outcome of this lawsuit, and I did look. So I'm guessing that they did resolve the lawsuit out of court.
Yeah.
So it was a $5 million lawsuit by Pharrell, but I think there was a countersuit as well because they probably said, we were expecting a vagina bottle and not to have peaches and cream and strawberries and cream.
Right.
We wanted a Minion drink. Anyway, whatever. Something. It just doesn't feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel refreshing. That's for sure.
It just doesn't feel right.
No.
It's like you said, it's just kind of dirty, nasty.
Yeah. Nasty. That's nasty.
It's like sell it in a paper sack. Kind of nasty.
So I'm guessing that they probably both walked away and said,
I think you're right. They're like, this is going nowhere. This is costing too much.
And the reason why I think that is because Pharrell used the same drink company and he's had success in Asia, in the Asian countries, with a children's drink that is a mock cocktail line for children.
Are you serious?
And can I just say, That's not going to go over here either.
Oh, God, no.
It's the high-end luxury drink for children who want to come home from school and relax. Because they work hard.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, so it's going
Comes
over
in a
well.
sippy cup. Yeah.
So I guess Pharrell has enough weight in some places where they're going, I'll drink. It's got Pharrell's face on it. I'm going to drink it.
Right. Yeah.
So the flavors that they have for children. Oh, and by the way, the line is called Happy Hooch. Okay. So they probably put two English words together and said, oh, kids will like this.
Yeah.
Happy Hooch. Which to me probably plays on his song Happy. I don't know.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
Oh, there you go. I'm
So,
seeing a connection. All
Happy
right.
Hooch includes these flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Singapore Sling. Like, what kid's going to drink a Singapore Sling?
No. I don't know.
Right?
They're wild in Singapore. So.
The yuzu colada. I don't know what fruit that is. Yuzu colada.
Yuzu. Okay.
And then the lychee mojito. So you got like 5-year-olds running out of their pre-K or kindergarten.
Oh,
they go, and I've had a really tough day. I'm going to have one of those lychee mojitos.
That test kicked my ass.
Where's my Singapore
I need a
Sling?
lychee. I need a lychee.
So they're like kicking back, and their mom's bringing them a little umbrella to put in their drink
with an oatmeal cream pie or something to go along with, stuck in the rim.
Oh man.
Oh God.
So
I wonder what kind of container they come in too.
I don't know. I tried to find a picture of one, but in my head they come in like because you see all those plastic containers in the vending machines.
Yeah.
Like in Japan. And to me it's like a little milk jug thing that comes down. It's got picture Pharrell on the cover. Look, Happy Hooch. Mine's the Singapore Sling, Mom.
And then they probably have collector containers and stuff like that.
And the kids like wearing sunglasses, all distinguished.
Kicking back.
Right. I'm a content creator now for TikTok.
Yeah.
They're 5.
Well, I guess since he couldn't get the women, he's got to go after the
children.
Kids. Sounds like some bad people.
Oh, no. Oh, Pharrell.
Well, at least he ventured out. He didn't give up totally. He's sticking with them.
Evidently, it's doing well, but we've noticed it's not here in the States.
Oh, no. I don't think that would. Yeah. No. I think that one won't fly.
Is that Moms Against Drunk Driving would say that he's grooming drunk drivers or something?
Oh, yeah. It's like, no, anything with hooch in the name.
Yeah,
for
don't
kids.
call it hooch.
Call it pooch. I don't know. Make it pet related.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, that one is sad. The one I got is a sad one, too.
Oh, no. Because I love Flavor Flav.
I know. Flavor Flav, he's ventured into some different stuff. I mean, my God, how many different shows has he had about...
I did watch his dating show. I know his dating shows were nuts.
Oh, I don't get it. I mean, wearing that huge timepiece.
Was that pre-Bret Michaels? I think it was.
Yes, I think it was.
So Flavor Flav paved the road for Bret Michaels to have a dating show. Let's just say it.
He set the groundwork. Yep. Oh, but what a guy to set the groundwork.
I know, right?
Well,
he's nuts.
Like I said, in the 2011, the same as yours, he decided to get into the restaurant business. Now, something I found out about him, which I did not know, is that in the late 70s, he attended culinary school.
What?
Yeah. So Flavor Flav had done some culinary stuff, and he had worked in a few restaurants before he made it big with Public Enemy.
Really?
Yeah. So
I don't know why that should surprise me.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. I mean, it's cool, but it just doesn't seem. I mean, here they are talking about killing police and all this stuff, and then he learned how to cook. But I think that's a great idea.
Why isn't he working with Martha Stewart?
Oh, there
Maybe
you
he
go.
should hook up with like what are some of the other cooking show guys like Guy Fieri?
Yeah, Guy Fieri would be good.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
that be fun
Guy.
they rode,
Yeah, right.
they rode in a convertible and went and
Oh my
ate at food trucks. That would be
good.
Cool. Why doesn't Guy do this? I mean, come on, man. People want to see this.
Well, I mean, Flavor Flav might want to approach this one because what he did here didn't work out. But he partnered with a guy named Nick Semino. I'll go with Semino to open Flavor Flav's Fried Chicken. And he opened it in Nick's hometown of Clinton, Iowa.
Oh,
Great choice for locations.
Is it?
No, not at all.
Because I mean, it seems like put that in the South, and that's gonna rock.
I mean, I guess because it's this guy's hometown.
Even put it like in New York.
Oh no, right. Now, how this all came about is because Nick, his brother is Peter, and Peter runs a Mama Semino's restaurant in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And this Peter guy got to know Flavor Flav. Flav was making chicken wings. He did 99-cent wings.
Yeah.
And at Mama Semino's in Las Vegas, they incorporated that into their menu. And this Peter guy loved the wings, and he's telling his brother, you guys ought to do something. And so they decided the hometown, Semino hometown. And so the chicken place was created. Now, the funny thing about it is it was a converted Long John Silver building.
Oh.
And it was right next door to a KFC.
Okay. All right.
And remember, it was Flavor Flav's Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
So FFC is next to a KFC. And then next door to the FFC.
JFKFC?
No. It was one of the Mama Semino's restaurants. So
okay,
they're kind of, the brothers are right there kind of doing their thing. But I saw a picture of the restaurant for the grand opening. It looked like a Long John Silver. It had the blue and the yellow with the paint still on it. It was like you walked in on the left side and exited on the right, just like all those Long John Silvers did. But the sign out front said, of course, Flav's Fried Chicken.
This feels like Flav did not screw this up. It was like the investors.
Well, yes, we're going to have finger pointing here.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah, there is. Now, according to Flav, the secret to his fried chicken was that he seasoned the meat directly rather than just the breading, just seasoning the breading. Okay. So that was his kind of secret to it. And so they opened it January of 2011.
Okay.
And of course, they dream of, this is our first location. We're going to open a dozen more. We're going to have it all over.
It's going to be a chain.
Yeah, yeah. And here's this Long John Silver. And the restaurant was decorated inside with a bunch of signage that had Flavor Flav's image. I mean, they are going full tilt with Flavor Flav everywhere.
Okay.
The Nick guy paid for the walls to be painted with murals of Flavor Flav. And yeah, and then there's like the menu over the counter has a big picture of Flavor Flav on it, smiling, and all the different things about fried chicken, wings, all that stuff. And I mean, they even promoted it with this special cup that said Flavor Flav's picture on it, and it said 911 is a Coke. And you know what?
Refillable cups?
Refillable.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I have actually seen them a couple times on eBay.
Right.
And I mean, they sell high, but they're so hard to find because they're collector's items.
Right. Man, I want one.
I know, I do too. It's kind
Eh.
of, but 911 is a Coke. I mean, that's genius. I mean, that is clever.
Oh, yeah.
Now, reviews of the food were mixed. Some said the food was good. Others said the chicken was nasty.
Huh. It's not the best review.
And then there was a restaurant review site called Heavy Table, which is known for all their reviews. They gave it 1 out of 4 stars. So it's a Lone Star salute to Flavor Flav. But they said the fried chicken was the best aspect of it, but it still only got 1 star. But
wow. So everything else, no sweet tea. What about the sweet tea?
I mean, there was sweet tea. Oh yeah. They had the soft drinks, the sweet tea, ribs. I mean, wings,
how did
fried
that fail?
chicken.
To me, this seems like a slam dunk.
Well, things started out well. I mean, there's Flavor Flav for the grand opening, and he fried the first piece of chicken, and he told the local paper, "You're going to be finding me in here working. You're going to be catching me seasoning my chicken, flouring my chicken, frying up my chicken, and not only that, but serving my chicken to my people.
And choking my chicken."
Oh, yeah. And I mean, he's calling out at that first day, he's calling out the order numbers. And I mean, and he's like, number 187 on an undercover cop. And so everyone's all excited and all about this. But they know the newspaper actually noticed he'd come out for a few minutes, and then he'd excuse himself to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then he'd sneak out the back door for a while.
You know, I would too. Or it's air conditioned. You know, it's hot in that kitchen.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know, but there's some speculation as to maybe some of the issues with Flavor Flav.
He was like grabbing chicken wings and going out in the alley and eating them.
Well, he was, or maybe shooting some wings. But some of the incidents that kind of ruffled Flav's feathers, because here the place opened January 24 of 2011.
Okay.
By April 24 of 2011, same year, it shut down.
Holy cow. That's it?
Yeah. So to February to March to April. So it was open 3 months. And some of the incidents that made Flav pissed, according to him, with interviews about what happened.
Right.
Former employees claimed that Nick never paid them. Now, Nick claimed it was a credit card glitch, which makes no sense whatsoever.
No.
But then Flav also stated that when he went to the restaurant on April 2nd, so 22 days before it shut down, he found some potato salad that had expired in February.
Holy shit. Gross.
And then,
raisins in it.
Yeah. Not natural. But Flav even stated, "I realized I couldn't do business with this man, and I really hope no one ate those potatoes."
God.
So here you got Flav accusing Semino of mismanaging the business, but then Nick is telling a radio station that Flavor Flav is a fraud.
Okay.
He wants to become a millionaire off my dime, off my ideas. He claims. Nick's
his ideas seem kind of shit. Can I just say that?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Nick,
paint the fucking Long John Silver.
They're the yellow and blue.
Yeah,
no kidding. Nick went on to say, "I started this. I put together everything from the menu to the color of the building," which he didn't even change.
He just admitted he sucked.
Yeah, to the sign. Semino went further to state that Flav didn't provide cash to the operation and alleged a lack of restaurant ownership knowledge, drug use, and absenteeism on the part of Flav.
He's a rapper. He's a rapper who had a chicken recipe.
Well,
they put his face all over the thing. You're already a restaurateur. You're going to be doing the heavy lifting with the stuff, and you're using his face. He's on the murals.
Because they're using his face everywhere.
Right. They probably turned the Captain D sign backwards, and you could still see the Captain D's backwards through the lights. And this like spray painted Flavor Flav's chicken.
Yeah.
Right.
Just written on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds like they were doing low budget shit anyway.
Oh, yeah. And then they claimed also that Flavor Flav was making the business lose money because he insisted on the frying oil being changed every hour, which would cost $14,000 for the business.
I don't know about every hour, but that
That's
makes
a
me
bit.
happy that they're changing the oil, because I don't know if you've ever had fries that are cooked in dirty oil.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's almost
I
like
don't know how.
when you go to the
kosher.
Texas State Fair, you go
Yeah.
early
Yes.
because you know if you're going late.
You get those good corn dogs in the morning. In fact, we should go get corn dogs.
That's
Should we
not
go
a
to
bad
State
idea.
Fair? It's coming
Oh,
up.
we should do State Fair
State
visit.
Fair corn dog.
Yeah.
And we'll just call it Flavor Flav's corn dog stand.
Should be safer this year. No one's allowed to carry a gun in.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going. All right.
So, as you can tell, it's like I think everyone was on a wrong page with this thing.
Right.
It's like everyone was expecting someone else to do something. They didn't step up and do it themselves. So Flavor Flav's chicken went under. But now I just saw like a month ago, Flavor Flav is trying to save Red Lobster because Red Lobster was filing for bankruptcy.
Yep.
And I guess Flav loves their cheddar biscuits.
I do too, by the way. Those are delicious.
He saw the post about their bankruptcy and he went into a local Red Lobster and in support ordered every single thing on the menu. And Red Lobster embraced it, and they have now created a Flavor Flav secret menu. They won't show it on the menu, but if you go in and ask the waitress, it's just his favorite stuff. It's like the garlic shrimp, the lobster, the crab. It's kind of like your standard.
Shrimp scampi.
Shrimp scampi.
I don't even know what that means. What makes it scampi?
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's how he likes his women. Because they're kind of drippy.
I know. It's like that butter sauce. You have that butter sauce and the shrimp scampi. You take the cheddar biscuit and dip it in the butter sauce.
Yeah.
Dang it, people. It's delicious.
That cheddar biscuit's a soaker.
I cannot tell you the last time I was in it. It's been a long time, but I still remember the cheddar biscuits, and my mouth is watering right now.
Oh, you can buy the cheddar biscuits in the grocery store.
I have. Oh. But they don't taste the same
because it's not that oil.
And I don't want to go to a Red Lobster either.
No, there's only one location I know of in like all of Fort Worth.
They used to be fancy. When I was a kid,
it was
like birthday parties and things like that. You would go to Red Lobster.
Oh, that was high end.
Right.
I mean, it was like Steak and Ale, Red Lobster.
Right.
Those places, that was where you paid some money for food.
Right.
But now it's like all the food is scampi. I don't know.
Is that what the kids say?
Yeah, I want some scampi biscuits.
Toilet scampi.
Yeah. I'll have some of that cheddar whiz.
Old people used to say scampi. Now the kids are saying skibbity. They don't know what's real.
I know. I'm going to start that. What the scampi?
Restaurant scampi.
Yeah, that food's scamping. Okay, we're look at us starting trends. Yeah, it's our cherry tomato moment. Oh, man. Oh, now a good investment is a kazoo.
You know what? I don't know how you got that idea. Is it because there's no way to improve it? It's just that good on its like it is.
It is.
You don't
it's
have
a
to do anything
standalone.
to it. It's lasted for millions of years. The dinosaurs had them. I believe that they had them in the Garden of Eden.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's how they charmed the snakes.
Oh, I mean, Adam would get his comb and put a fern leaf on it and blow away.
So basically, you're saying that God made the kazoo. What was that, on the 8th day or the 9th day? He made the kazoo.
I think it was the second day. I mean, that's the kazoo is that important. But yes, it's the Lone Star Salute.
Right.
Oh, we get to
share with you 1-star reviews of anything to do with music, musicians, albums,
Yeah.
concerts.
And see, they even got a free bonus already with the 1 star from the restaurant review team.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're getting into some other stuff this time.
Yeah.
So what do you have today?
I'm gonna go.
You were talking about Pharrell.
Yeah, I was talking about Pharrell.
Bingo.
And for the most part, people like Pharrell's music.
One of those it's hard to find a 1 star.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
And they love his production because, he's very well known for being a producer before he was even a musician.
Right.
Or, known to be a front person. Before the Happy Days.
Wasn't he the one that was in that video that we did a reaction to? He was there with.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And who was that now? I can't even remember. But yes, and we're like, Pharrell.
Oh my God. It was that rap, that ultimate rap.
And
group.
he was producing it.
Yeah.
As a young freaking kid.
Oh my God.
When they were, it was what, Neptune or Nerd or whatever the hell he was doing. Anyway, can't keep up with these kids these days.
I know.
So,
damn kids.
Pharrell is associated with something that was very, very popular. It was actually one of the top songs of the year.
Whoa.
But it went from the top to the bottom really, really fast. And that's the song Blurred Lines. With Robin Thicke.
Yes. Okay.
And T.I., I think, was in it.
Yeah. Always weird to think of Robin Thicke as Alan Thicke's son.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They kind of look alike, though, too. It's weird. It's like mini-me. But this is a review of Blurred Lines by Makoto.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Krakatoa and Makoto.
Right. And Makoto says, aside from the abhorrent lyrical content, boring hooks, and objectifying vile video, this song rounds out the crimes it commits by shamelessly shitting on Marvin Gaye's utterly unparalleled, Got to Give It Up.
Oh, I remember hearing this, and I think there was even a lawsuit.
There was a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Pharrell's like a lawsuit magnet.
Oh, God, yeah.
Creating them and getting them. Contrasting a song like that, a song so good you wish it wouldn't end, with an abomination.
Okay, I got you.
That's a word that I can't say today. Like this, it makes the lawsuit victory for the gay estate all the sweeter. Pharrell Williams went as far to disown himself from it, but it's still hard to see how he got out of it completely unscathed.
Oh,
because do you remember what happened to Robin Thicke? It ruined his career.
Because of it being a ripoff of Marvin Gaye?
Well, because the lawsuit came next. First, it was Robin Thicke being kind of pervy and cringy, like at the video awards.
Yeah.
And grinding on the Miley Cyrus grind thing that happened. Right? The twerking.
Oh, yes.
Where it was cringy with an underage girl, and he's out there. Yeah. So he was just cringy. And first of all, let's just.
And his name's Thick.
Right.
Exactly. Like, no, this is not good.
And he's named after Batman's sidekick. But
you got to watch what you do when your name's Thick.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of cringy anyway.
Right.
So he kind of needed to ease up on it. And he didn't. He pushed the. Yeah. He pushed it all the way down, acceleration, and into the wall. And ruined his career. And then he had that whole cringy parade of trying to win his wife back. You remember he wrote a song about please come back to me, I love you kind of thing. And he did the whole talk show circuit trying to get his wife back and apologizing. It was so horrible.
He could be another podcast episode.
It could be totally a podcast because you would call that one train wreck because holy cow, what a train wreck.
So up so quick and then just
done. Bam. One and done. Goodbye, Robin Thicke. No more career for you.
Ooh.
Right.
Not even 15 minutes of fame.
Right. And Pharrell didn't get as much heat as anybody else that was in that video. That's what everyone's saying. Is like, how did he skirt out of it?
Yeah.
Maybe because he wasn't twerking on Miley Cyrus. I don't know.
After all that went down, he went home and had some of his lady liqueur.
He had all that all that creams that was saved up, boxes and boxes of cream around his walls.
He probably gives that for Christmas. I know.
So I tried to,
God damn, another strawberry cream.
I tried to get one for us to taste because there's still some out there.
Really?
But I was not going to pay $100 for some shit liqueur.
See, if it were a bottle like a vagina, it'd be worth it.
I know. I would buy the vagina bottle.
Special edition.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Just for Christmas. Bring it out and put it on the mantle for Christmas.
Hey, like, oh, yeah, Lisa's bringing over her vagina.
And just put like tuna juice in it. Gross.
Oh, God, it's aged. All right. So the one I came across, Public Enemy. Now,
no way.
Well, you can understand why it's a 1-star because, oh my God, like the first 3 albums of Public Enemy, classic.
The best.
Oh my God. Well, and I found this one and I found myself wondering, I've never heard of this album before. It was called New Whirl Odor.
I don't know that one either.
Yeah, and the review is by a person named Viper.
Oh,
so already vicious. Yeah. Right. But the title of the review, this album is an odor, an incredibly bad one. Goes on to say, this trash is surely going to be on my list of the worst hip hop albums of 2005. So
okay.
Yeah, that was that was way after.
I wasn't paying
all
attention to them at all then.
No. Public Enemy has always been a bad group. I disagree. And Chuck D knows absolutely nothing about politics. He's a stupid conspiracy theorist who thinks he's some kind of rebel. The only people who listen to this garbage are people who want their idiotic politics reinforced. If you're into conscious rap, then get Kanye's new album. And I'll even admit Kanye isn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but his album was way better than this trash. This is certainly one of the year's worst albums, and anyone who doesn't need to have their idiotic beliefs reinforced should not buy this garbage under any circumstances.
Now I want to know what Chuck D's stance is.
So, I mean, the exposure of the police and everything back in the early day. I mean, I remember when Public Enemy stuff was coming out, and I mean, you had your nice, easy rap, the just happy kind of, but then they were like,
they went hard.
Yes.
And they went at a bunch of social issues.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why I love them. So I saw them on the tour that they did with Anthrax.
Oh, I love that song that they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they toured together. It was one of the loudest shows I've ever been to.
Damn.
And Rob Vasquez, who I mention a lot.
Yep.
Because we used to go to concerts.
Rob. Yes.
He worked at Sound Warehouse. We were stupid and we went backstage, or not backstage, but out by where the tour buses were.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to meet Chuck D.
Okay.
And these 2 stupid little kids walked up and knocked on the door of the tour bus. And this big security guard walks up and, what do you want? And he's like yelling at us. And he's like, get away from the bus. And we're like, we just would like to meet Chuck D. And he's like, get away from the bus. And yelling at us. And we're like, oh God, he's going to kick our ass.
Yeah.
So we're like backing away. And then someone in the back of the bus said, who is that? And he's like, the white kids want to meet you. Rob's Hispanic.
Yeah,
I know. And Chuck came out and signed shit for us.
No.
He was so freaking nice. So nice. And
so damn
chatted
cool.
with us. And, we were stoked to meet him. Very, very nice.
Wow.
And then Robert and I got even more stupid and we decided not to go into the venue the right way. We were going to go backstage.
Okay.
So we walked backstage. We pretended we were walking from the tour bus. So I guess the security people for the venue thought
just
we were with the band.
It. Yeah.
These 2 dummy kids. We walked backstage and I opened up a door and I met Flavor Flav.
Oh, Oh, hell. No way.
He gave me a Coke, by the way.
No!
What is that? 911 is a Coke.
Oh, my God. You
I walked in
bonded.
because I just stood at the door and he was chatting up all these ladies. And I just
Oh,
stood
yeah.
at the door going, oh, fuck. Oh, and he was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I'm good. And he was like, do you want something to drink? And I was like, yeah.
Wow.
They gave me a Coke and I left. And I went backstage and Rob, I don't know where Rob went. And we were just like walking backstage for a while until finally they got wise and they're like, you don't have any credentials. You kicked us out. But that's my
you made a lot. You got a lot done though in the time that you were.
So kids, this is the trick. Act like you know what you're doing.
Oh God.
Like seriously, even at Toadies shows, the people who would walk up, pretend like they were supposed to be there, they would get in every single time.
Yeah. Man.
Mad props, man.
No kidding. I guess that's the way we need to approach life. Just act like you know what you're doing.
That's how you live.
I've never done this before, but I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Doesn't cause anything wrong.
I love that. And I got to listen to that album now. And now I'm curious about Chuck's.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I don't know what his approach was there, but I loved their stuff early on.
That concert was good.
Oh, yeah.
With Anthrax. Anthrax was great. Public Enemy was great. Terminator.
And then, of course, they came out together and performed the one song.
It was so good.
Oh, damn.
And the crowd together, it was like a very mixed crowd.
Yeah.
Both genres of music.
Yeah.
And everyone got along.
Peace and harmony.
Yeah.
Yep. There
it was
you
really
go.
nice.
That's cool as hell. Well.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Oh, the happy ending. I know, right? It's like our strawberry cream.
No, it's not at all. It's like our roofie mix.
It's that one that puts your ass on the ground.
The roofie IPA. Let's have it.
Yeah, these we always like to kind of talk about those different stories that we find. Some are real, some are fake, some are jackalopes, but I think these were legit.
We got some real ones.
Yeah,
we got some real ones. Look up if you can find this cream with a Q liqueur. Get it and send it to us, and we'll have a drink.
Oh yeah,
but it has to have a sealed cap.
Yeah, no.
We don't trust y'all.
We don't need
your cream
thing. Yeah, we need the child proof. Where
they did a pumpkin spice one for fall. That might be good. See? I don't like pumpkin spice, but I'm saying the ladies.
I mean, hell,
there you go. Yeah. You get your basic, very basic bitch.
Exactly, a wine pumpkin spice. I'll leave you to the marketing.
Pumpkin spice cream liqueur.
Yeah.
And you tell the basic bitches, pour your espresso in there and have yourself a nice latte.
After that hard day of work.
Right.
Oh.
A hard day of making content for TikTok. And
treat yourself
Instagram.
Right.
You made a lot of Instagram posts today. You should have your basic bitch strawberry cream, peaches cream, and new pumpkin and cream. Yeah.
That you're going towards the right market now.
I think so.
And we'll make some TikTok videos of you promoting that.
I will. And Pharrell, if you're watching, do it.
Yeah.
You can have this idea. I'm giving it to you for free.
Oh, and no, you take it. He might jack it up.
Give it to him. Yeah, you know what I will. I know. Pharrell, I take it back.
Because he doesn't want to cut in on his kids' liquor. His hooch.
Singapore slings for kids.
Yeah, right.
It's for kids.
Yeah. An easier group to influence.
What's your lychee mojito? I don't even know what that is. It sounds gross.
It does.
Doesn't sound right at all.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah.
So it's real. Go get yourself a lychee mojito and a juice box for your children's. You go get the big box at Costco. The giant wine juice box.
Oh my God. Yeah, no kidding. Who needs milk for lunch?
Gross. But I do want to taste some Flavor Flav chicken wings.
I would love to give it a try.
I think he needs to restart this now that he's got some steam behind him.
Yeah.
With the Olympics, because he's basically like Snoop Dogg Jr. now.
Right.
So he's doing some
That's
good
true.
shit.
That's true. But he's busy with his cheddar biscuits right now. So
Okay,
once
we'll
Red
get that
Lobster
going.
calms down, we'll
That's
see.
why he needs to get like Guy Fieri or someone like that to drive the car. And he just rides
Oh
in the
my
car going,
God.
Flavor Flav.
That would be amazing.
The passenger seat. Yeah.
He'd take over the whole Snoop and Martha Stewart thing.
It would be, I would watch that show.
Oh, I would
'Cause I don't like-
easily.
Diners, drive-ins, whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
watch that.
Right.
But if Flavor Flav was there,
Oh, can you imagine his reactions
Right,
to the food? And
yeah,
stuff?
he goes back into the kitchen. He's got
Yeah.
the big clock on. He walks back in the kitchen. He's like, yo! He's like, and he like takes a big spoon and eats some, takes whatever's in the big stock pot, like some beans or something.
Yeah, and his clock keeps dragging in the food.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, like he bites into a giant sandwich and it
and it
spills
just
all over the
drips
front
all
of the
over
clock.
the face.
Yes, I would watch that.
All right.
Okay, Flav, you
we're
can
gonna
have
put
that
in.
idea because we want you to be successful.
Yep.
You deserve it.
Yep.
911, and if you have any more of those 911 as a Coke cups, I would like.
Please
one.
share. Yeah.
I could pour that Coke that you gave me that I saved.
Oh my God.
I have the Flavor Flav Coke.
I know you should have asked him for the cup then. Wait, no, it didn't happen yet.
It didn't happen yet. I didn't know it was going to happen.
See,
Man, maybe it was that idea that that day that inspired it. It was like there was one time where I gave a Coke to a little white girl of Dallas. You know? I had this great idea.
Yeah, yeah.
She was
Give her a
scared.
Coke and she was fine.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
All right. Dang,
man.
everybody. Thank you for listening.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Please follow the links in our show notes and check us out on all of the socials.
Yeah, definitely. Like, subscribe, rate, leave us a review. Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts. YouTube videos. We've got our podcast and bonus content.
The bonus
coming out.
content you're going to want to see if you like when we talk about the old days and Toady, we tell our crazy stories that don't fit here. That's where you can see it
You know it.
and listen.
And then the podcast of it comes out on Thursdays. Man,
Yep.
we're busy.
So busy.
Yeah, but it's good. It's fun. Fun as shit.
Yep. And join us next time as we question, is it real or is it a jackalope tale?
That's right. Or is it a peach liqueur
Disgusting. I think
with tuna on the
I wish
rim?
that wasn't salted tuna.
I know.
I wish
Just-
that was a jackalope tail because that's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm nervous what you're going to give me for Christmas.
I'm giving you some of that eggplant liqueur.
Boy, am I excited.